A good Thursday morning, Quad Cities. Thanks for your company here and for logging on to check the accurate forecast as we get you ready for the back half of your work week and some signs of fall making their way back into the Quad Cities too. Today, the autumnal equinox is actually this evening, right about 8:03 is when fall will officially begin, at least on the calendar anyway. So what are some of the things that we can look forward to or maybe not look forward to in the next several weeks? Well, one thing you're going to notice is the sunset getting earlier and earlier. In fact, today, one of the first days we see a sunset before 7 o'clock in the evening. By the time we reach the end of October, even earlier, before 6 o'clock in the evening. So that may have many of you thinking, okay, when are we going to start to see those really chilly overnight temperatures? The average first frost, that's a temperature between, say, 34, 32 degrees, right around October 10th, so a few weeks away. Add another week or two, and that's when we'll see our average first freeze that comes in on October 23rd. It is certainly cool this morning. Some of you dropped to the 40s, and we're expected to go into those mid-60s this afternoon. A beautiful day, a nice gentle north breeze. Highs near 67 tonight. Much cooler. We're going to drop well into the 40s. May not want those windows open as much or throw the extra blanket on the bed tonight as we drop to 46. Skies will be mostly cloudy tomorrow. We are going to have to dodge a couple of showers at times into the afternoon. And because of those clouds and those showers, that does mean temperatures will be even cooler, 63 for your Friday. Let's go into the hyper resolution version of our future track model here because I want to show you those shower coverage. Before the football games tomorrow night, I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. I would still bring the umbrella, though, because you see these are kind of scattered. There's more dry hours, though, than there are wet ones, so keep that in mind for tomorrow evening. As those games wrap up, a little more concentrated shower activity coming in. So again, the umbrella is going to be a wise thing to have with you as you go out to those games tomorrow evening. Now, as we get into the weekend, there you see the clearing working in. That's going to make for a gorgeous day on Saturday, your weekend's best. Partly cloudy skies. A west wind will push temperatures up to 77 for the start of the weekend. We will have a weak cool front come through on Sunday. That's going to bring a couple of showers in the morning, but the afternoon looks beautiful once again. There will be a lot of hours that you can get out for the upcoming weekend and enjoy some gorgeous weather. Still want to give you an early heads up about a potential very active tropical situation coming in for next week. So nothing named right now with this area of disturbed weather that's well south of Fiona. However, now a 90% probability that this is going to develop into something much stronger in the coming days. And our computer models continue to paint a very ugly scenario as we get into next week. This is the expected track of this system, which will quickly develop as we go through the next 48 hours, likely becoming at least a hurricane by the end of the weekend. It'll head through the Caribbean and then somewhere in the Gulf of Mexico next week. So if you have friends, family, or maybe you have interests, maybe you've got a vacation home or property here, whether it be from Florida all the way to the Texas coast, this is something you need to keep an eye on. We could be looking at a very powerful storm system somewhere in this region as we go through mid to late next week. So we're going to keep a close eye on that for sure. Here's what the next 8 days look like. Again, a few showers tomorrow afternoon, nice bump in temperatures to start the weekend, and then we just kind of chill out at 70 degrees once we get beyond the weekend into early next week. That's going to be a really nice stretch of weather, and honestly, this is the type of pattern you want to see to get some of those fall colors to start taking off. And a reminder, we are just about 22 days away from seeing that peak color right here in the Quad Cities.